Greetings ladies and gentlefish, and welcome to this game in the IS-6, the Tier 8 Soviet Premium Heavy Tank. Now, this game comes with a little bit of context. This was shortly after the release of patch 9.6, and leading up to patch 9.6, lots of people on the forums, for instance, had been talking about the up-and-coming accuracy changes. Wargaming slightly tweaked how accuracy worked, and they were saying how this was disastrous and, you know, the standard things. It's going to destroy the game and all the usual gumph. I'm just going to check that I've got the right settings. All the usual gumph that you get along with such things happening. And I'd played a few games at this point in a variety of tanks, and I hadn't really noticed the difference. And people told me, you know, the way the accuracy changes are implemented, it should mean that big, old, derpy guns that are not very accurate and tend to snapshot a bit are going to be affected more than relatively accurate guns. So, okay, I thought, alright, fine, I'll go and play a tank with a large caliber, inaccurate gun. And so I took the IS-6 out for a spin. I'm not going to get a shot on that guy. So we're here on Ruinberg, we're top tier, which is nice. And hopefully we're going to be able to punch these guys in the face. But just bear in mind how many shots I fire and how many shots I hit and penetrate. And I'm not trying to say that, you know, you should take what happens in this game to happen in every single game, but this, well, oh, there we go. I took a shot and missed, but it wasn't fully aimed and I didn't have much to shoot at. You know, so, yeah, whatever. I'm not really going to be too surprised about that. IS-3 puts a shot into our T-34-3, and I have people shooting me in the bum. So, T-32. Angle the front of my tank. Give me his side note, he's turning so that I have shots at his front now. This guy can be a problem. The hull of the T-32 can bounce shots from an IS-6 or from this, you know, 122mm gun. That shot found his lower plate, which is exactly what I was after. But doesn't mean that every shot will, and I actually preload an APCR shell in case that shot didn't find its mark, but it did. I was sniping that guy's lower plate from some distance away. Doesn't seem too bad so far. Centurion put a nice big meaty shot into his side. Centurion's gun can certainly make a horrible mess of this armour. IS-6 has good armour, but it's mainly good for beating up lower tier tanks. Now that was actually an APCR shell. Entirely unnecessary. As I say, I'd loaded it to try and make sure I got the kill on the T-32. Ooh, AMX. It wasn't loaded for the purpose of shooting the Centurion, but I wasn't going to faff around reloading my shell when this gun has a relatively long reload time. So, Tiger 2, he's 330 odd meters away into his side. And reload. And shot number 2, and now the Tiger 2's dead. Okay. IS-3, that's a very slim shot. Not a chance. But IS-3 is getting worked over anyway, so let's not worry too much about him. And 88. If he's using the 17-pounder, he has 171mm of penetration, which means penetrating me is not particularly easy. And there goes half his health in one shot. Was it a high damage roll? Yes, but only slightly. And this guy is just bounce, bounce, bounce. Second shot into him, slightly below average, can't really complain, but I leave him on 25 health. And on the one hand, it seems kind of a pity to waste a 122mm shell on 25 health, but on the other hand, a dead tank is a dead tank. 9-6. And I'm on 2 kills. SU-122-44, very dangerous machine. Slightly less dangerous when you take off over half his health with a shot to the rear. Hey up, fluffy whiskers. Kill number 3. Hellcat. Just making sure I don't hit my ally there. Kill number 4. Could only see the very top of his turret, but that was all I needed. IS-3, IS-6 and Stura Emil are remaining. Okay. IS-3 is dead. Stura Emil and IS-6 are left. Speed this up a little bit. There they both are. And I'm currently a little bit isolated on my own here. Now I have more health than these guys, but a little bit of backup would be very much appreciated. And now that our IS-3 is here, the pair of us can just work these guys over. I'm letting the IS-3 take the lead because he can bounce the IS-6 with with some reliability. To be fair, so can I. But frankly, he has more health. Stura Emil's gun can make a horrible mess of either of us. So yeah, I'm using the IS-3 a little bit as bait, but he has more health, so whatever. IS-3 takes a shot, pulls back. Sorry, I didn't mean to block the IS-3 there. I'm just trying to side scrape out around this corner. Managed to ammo rack the Stura Emil. Despite my attempt at side scraping, he takes off a good chunk of my health, but never mind. Is the IS-6 going to give me his side? No. Try for the commander's hatch shot. Sorry, the driver's hatch shot, and kill him, and that was the game. So yeah, I must confess I did not notice the accuracy changes. Basically, I think these accuracy changes have made minimal difference, and I think people were making a mountain out of a molehill. Nevertheless, have a look at the post-battle results, look at the number of shots I fired, look at the number of hits, the number of penetrations. Bear in mind there was one round of APCR that I'd loaded to try and guarantee the kill on the T-32, although in the end it wasn't necessary. It was used on the side of a Centurion. So bear that in mind. All the other shots were AP. Have a look at that and make your own mind up. Yeah, they're my thoughts. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that game. If you did, please feel free to catch some of my other videos and or subscribe to my channel, and I wish you very happy hunting on that battlefield. Ciao, ciao.